created this podcast to bring you the truth. The earth is flat. It is not round. It is not as you have been told. You are being lied to. Do not believe those who are trying to control.
Well, we're sorry there, folks. Welcome to the U. This is Our Reviews Will Kill You, the scientific and rational podcast that you've been waiting for. I am the man they know as Z, and I am joined by I forget the end, so it must be an Oob-Oob.
Oob-Oob.
Look, I'm a closeted racist.
Okay, there's
sexist and selfish.
I was waiting for a sound
my
clip.
Sexist, racist, bad things because I'm stupid.
I was too busy.
How it works?
I was too
You're
busy.
not waiting for a sound clip. He introduces the oob, and then he yells something, and then I
you
play
forgot
the, sound
the
clip.
N. There's a hard N in there before oob.
Oob oob.
We've changed you
You're
to
the Oob-Oob.
No,
You're
no.
the oob-oob.
Sit, Oob-Oob, sit.
See, you don't get the Noob-Noob voice.
Or we're
'cause
gonna give you,
said
the,
oob.
or we're gonna give you the D, and you get the doo doo.
Oob-Oob voice, guys.
You can be
That's a really bad Noob-Noob voice.
I'm around. It's Oob-Oob voice. I'm around your shill.
look.
Oh, God.
You can be the doob doob if we give you the D.
Dick.
The
I'll be a
Doob-Doob.
Dick.
No, the Doob-Doob. And there's Scott Keebler, the theorist of
only
all
taking a little too long.
conspiracies.
Not Cott Ebler. Why don't you take the first letter off his name?
No,
You could be Cott Ebler.
my name is actually Tox Relbeek. Tox Relbeek. That's if you spell my name backwards. Fun fact.
Tox Relbeek.
Tox Relbeek.
I'll take your word for it because I don't want to think that hard.
What's fun is if you take Z and make that backwards, it's Z.
Yes, that is right. Z is just Z.
Yep. What happens if you take Noob-Noob and spell that backwards?
Boon.
Ah, you racist shit.
Wait, how is
my
Boon
God.
racist? What? Boon is not
Asshole. You are
racist.
such an asshole.
Wait, why is Boon
Jesus
racist?
Christ.
What? I'm confused.
Dude. Stop.
I'm confused.
You racist prick.
Seriously, how's Boon racist? Is Boon a racial term?
Stop saying it. Stop saying it.
Like pig?
Just stop saying it.
No? Boon.
So
What are
what
we
is
doing?
on today's docket?
Christ.
Boon. Seriously, am I saying
Yes,
Bon
it's
Bon.
racist.
Is it really racist?
Yes.
From what race?
Blacks.
Boon?
Yes.
Bullshit.
Boon is a racist term, asshole.
No, seriously.
Yes, it is.
I'm being dead
Yes.
serious.
Dead serious.
How is Boon?
Absolutely.
Actually,
That's
it's
serious.
not.
Way to drop your phone.
Whoops. Because technically there is a Boon Cafe that's a Thai cafe in Sacramento. There's another one in Stockton Boulevard. I don't know where that is.
So Boon is not racist.
It's Thai. It's just Thai food. Sacramento.
I could use some Thai food. I'm hungry.
So it's on the docket.
Actually,
Today,
it's not,
Boon Noob.
because a boon is a thing that's helpful or beneficial. The navigation system will be a boon to both civilian and military users. Used in a sentence.
Well, he is not a boon.
No. You're
So,
definitely-
yeah,
oh,
I
I think
so
you're
not a
thinking
boon.
of something else, Scott.
I must be thinking of something else.
We have
thinking
about boob?
Sounds racist.
Boob boob?
we have plenty of non-consequential things to talk about today that are many months old. Okay. What the fuck?
What?
I have too much of a headache to deal with this kind of nonsense.
Oh, this is still going?
Yeah, Ariana Grande invaded Starbucks
And your mouth.
and my mouth. Yeah, I took Ariana Grande's clouds in my mouth. I took her in my mouth. real
And
good.
how'd that work out for you?
It was kind of weird, but
We actually have,
foamy.
We actually have a clip from when Noob-Noob tried that drink. Yeah, and,
It was moist and foamy and a little sweet.
You can't review it yet. We're not there.
yeah, we're not there
I was
yet.
just saying,
I
yeah.
still have to play the news music. Once you finally get through what we're doing today.
Then Brie Larson holds Sam Jack's lightsaber. That's sexual.
Ooh.
Abducted in plain sight too. Is going to be good for you. I don't know how they're making a sequel. Is she going to get abducted for the 47th
I don't know. You're
time?
basically
Wouldn't that be
ruining
third?
all the news. Can you just go
Oh,
through the stories?
yeah. Jedi robes. That's a thing. Alita Battle Angel. She's an angel, maybe.
And that's
then-
going to be in our review section of the show.
Yeah, that's I'm ripping my sock thread out here. It's okay.
Do
that
not-
happened. I'm gonna throw it on your floor.
Scumbag.
Yeah, piece of shit. How to Train Your Dragon, the third one, because I hid in my world.
It's not How to Train Your Dragon 3.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's How to Train Your Dragon,
The
colon,
colon.
The Hidden World.
Not semicolon.
Cleanse.
Triple Frontier. That's a new movie on Netflix that is a thing. And then Behind the Curve, where we all should learn from that.
Oh, we'll learn.
Oh, we'll learn today.
Let's try to move things along here, shall we?
Hey, Ron. I'll yawn right in your face.
Friends, I have good news for you today.
So yeah, Ariana
Noob-Noob needs a
Grande.
nappy nap.
Yeah, maybe I need to take Ariana Grande's Cloud Macchiato in my mouth to wake me up. See? Segue. This
Wait, is
a
this a
big-
song of hers?
This is a
Ariana
big
Grande.
setup.
I have never heard any of her music ever.
Well, actually, it's Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj. Bang Bang.
Which part is Ariana?
I don't know.
Grande?
She can't make a Billboard song unless she has somebody else do it with her. Every one of her Billboard hits, it's like Ariana Grande featuring Nicki Minaj or QT or Little Noob or some
Little Noob?
some
Just
fucking
like she can't
weird-
make a good drink without Starbucks.
Wait, why would she make her own drink when she's busy licking donuts?
Well, she's now licking the clouds.
Oh
with her
yeah, she
new-
was the donut licker, wasn't she?
She was licking that hole.
She was all up in that hole.
And now she's licking the clouds with her Cloud Macchiato.
So you
So
tried
what is
it?
the technical term for this thing?
It's Cloud Macchiato. That's the
That's what it
technical
is?
term, yeah.
And
It's
what
just
is a
whipped.
macchiato?
God, you're gay.
Macchiato is just milk and espresso unmixed.
God, you're gay.
And a Cloud Macchiato is whipped foam and espresso.
Did you go out with the boys and go get a bunch of drinks?
I
With the
did.
boys.
Macchiatos with the boys.
Rolled squad deep with the boys, got some Cloud Macchiatos.
My God, I love your shirt. It looks so
I-
fabulous on you.
with some cinnamon lemon.
I could use another macchiato.
What goes on top? I've never had
Men.
a.
That's what goes on top. Men.
I've never. I've never had anything from Starbucks ever.
yeah, sprinkles goes
You
on
put
top.
What are you
sprinkles
talking
on it.
about? You're white. Of course you've been to Starbucks.
I'm white.
Every white person has to go to Starbucks. It's in the rules.
I would doubt that lineage, and I've never been to Starbucks, so
You're very white.
I don't know about that.
Everything above the belt.
Everything above the belt.
Ah, bring that joke back.
Everything above the ankles.
It was a penis joke from last week.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I was gonna say something about the sledgehammer, but
you don't have one? Was that the joke?
no, I'm pretty sure that's that's my theme song.
That was a penis joke from 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was my theme song.
Oh boy.
Did you forget about that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
You
just
have a
Forgot it
song?
after he got power fisted. He forgot about the sledgehammer.
Sometimes people call me tree trunks.
Tripod. is
Tripod?
what I've always called you a tripod. Look, he's leaning forward. He's not even using his hands.
What? So, what made you want to try Ariana Grande's juice?
Because he
It's-
loves men. That's why.
It's fruity, not fruity.
It's not fruity at all, is it?
Sort of. It had a lemon zest to it.
Did it really?
Cinnamon and lemon.
You can't catch me, gay thoughts.
Oh, they caught me hard in the clouds.
Why? What made you want to try this drink?
It's a new drink at Starbucks, and I'm a fancy
How
white
often
boy
do you
that
go to
needs that in my
Starbucks?
mouth.
Do you
That's
have-
what.
Wait, do you have a Starbucks card?
Fucking goddamn right, I'm a gold member,
Oh my
motherfucker.
God. The whitest guy in the room.
Okay, so I don't know. What does the what size did you get? A
Got
large?
a grande.
What is a grande? Is that a
Grande
large?
is a medium.
What? No. No.
well, he
it's
had
a
to
large.
get a grande because her name is Grande.
Grande is large.
Is
Tall is a height.
What's
No.
the size
The
range?
sizes are tall, grande, venti, and trenta.
What does venti mean?
Venti means 30.
It's like 30 ounces?
Yeah, that
30
takes
ounces.
a number,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Trente?
not a size.
Oh, wait, no. Venti, fuck me.
Venti
Is it 20 ounces?
Venti means 20.
Okay.
I'm too tired
30.
for this.
I need a gallon. I want a gallon of grande.
Trenta means 30.
Give me a gallon of
Do you want a gallon of
that macchiato.
A liter of cola.
of her juice?
Yes,
God,
give me
I'd take a gallon of
a
Ariana
gallon of
Grande's.
grande juice.
So is this a good marketing campaign or not?
I don't know. It wasn't
Do
great.
you want to drink more of it?
No,
It's about as good as her career.
Which
That's fair.
is
Not good.
questionable.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
I'd
fair.
say it's questionable.
It tastes weird going down, and some of it's nice, and some of it's like, why do I need this?
And leaves you in disappointment.
yeah.
Leaves
Sexually.
you kind of unsatisfied.
A little
Exact.
bit.
Just like Ariana Grande music.
And her boyfriend, Pete Davidson, did he
Also
upgrade?
unsatisfied.
Well, he upgraded
Yes, he did.
to Kate
Big time.
Beckinsale.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an
That's
upgrade,
a major
right?
fuck you. That's a major fuck you to Ariana. I'm going to Kate Beckinsale.
I would love to do Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale's great.
And you have a chance. She loves to rob the cradle.
That's fair. I'm okay with
What's
that.
that, like a 20
And she
what's
loves-
that, like a 20-year difference?
Ugly-looking white guys. So
I'm
you're
not ugly.
with her.
As they oddly make out in public.
I have not seen that.
Oh my god, they're making out as a basketball game or something, but it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's just tongue and nothing
There
else.
was tongue.
That's all it was. It was like their lips weren't even touching, it was just all tongue.
Like that was a good fat material.
It looked like
oh my God.
two giraffes trying to clean each other's teeth. It was fucking disgusting.
I was hard the whole time.
and he's got just as many tattoos as a giraffe does, just dots
Oh.
all over the fucking place.
He does?
God.
Isn't he tatted?
I
I'm
haven't-
just maybe I'm
I don't
confused
know
with somebody
who
else.
he is.
My
I just-
dragon came from my hidden
I was
world.
just stuck on that tongue kiss they had.
The
I would
only
tongue.
It looked like two anteaters got fucking caught and couldn't get apart from each other.
I would tongue punch Kate Beckinsale.
the only
Her
thing
box, just her box.
the only thing I know about Pete Davidson is
Butthole eyes.
butthole. That's the only thing I know about that guy.
So
I don't
Kate
think
Beckinsale
I've-
was basically eating asshole. by
I'm pretty
making out with
sure
him.
I heard his voice and I was like,
I heard she does that.
how does that Brooklyn accent come out of that little scrawny kid? Right? He's
I
got
don't
like
know.
a
I've never
Brooklyn
heard him
accent.
talk. I don't know. I literally know nothing about this guy.
I also know nothing about Ariana Grande. So
There you go. I don't know anything about her either.
do know she dated a dead guy who the only song I've ever heard was on this podcast.
Was he
of
dead
his.
while she was dating him?
After? So she's a Black Widow.
She's only got a certain amount of time before that rigor doesn't work anymore.
It was that Mac Miller kid who I've never heard any of his songs
Oh
until
yeah, it
this
was
podcast.
that guy. Oh, she was dating him.
Yes.
Oh, and he died.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I do remember.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
We
back
did.
when. Yes, I do remember that.
Back when he died.
Yes.
We were topical
It's the
and
only,
musical.
and it was the only time she made the news.
So now this is her second time
This
on
is
the
her
news.
second time on the news ever.
Congratulations, Ariana Grande.
You're
you have
almost
now
famous.
A second news topic on the OrkU podcast worldwide.
She was actually-
Intergalactic child molesters.
And if
She
you
was
make
actually-
if you make a third news with us, then you'll be world famous.
She's not as famous as Brie Larson. Because Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, and you know what she wanted to do? Hold Sam Jackson's lightsaber.
She didn't just want to, she got to.
Oh my God, that's
In
very sexy.
fact, she said she wanted to be a Jedi in one of the new Jedi movies or whatever. And she'd go and Star Wars, which I guess has a Twitter somehow, responded back to her about like,
Everything has a Twitter.
congratulations, we're with you, Captain, or something weird like that.
Do you want me
So-
to look this up? God damn it.
I don't know. Why is there porn music playing during this segment?
It's Brie Larson playing with Sam Jackson's lightsaber.
Well, she doesn't like white dudes, so we know that.
Yeah, baby.
Badoom.
Got your lightsaber right here, and trust me, this ain't white. This is all for you, baby.
It's purple.
I got this lightsaber's gonna split you down the middle.
Isn't
It's gonna light you up and make you shine.
Sam Jackson his lightsaber's purple?
Yeah, it's a purple lightsaber. Just the tip, just the head's purple.
Just like the veins of that juicy dick.
The end is purple.
Well, that's a thing, purple dick.
Did you find the Twitter thing, stupid?
I want to be a Jedi. The official Star Wars account. The Force is definitely with you, Captain. Yeah.
Captain, my captain. Who's cooler?
I'm a
Captain Marvel
I'm gonna
or
captain you right down to the end there, baby.
Captain why are there so many captains in Marvel? Captain America, Captain Marvel, Who's in charge if there's two captains?
The Supreme Captain.
Kevin Feige.
And who's the rum captain? Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan.
Who's cooler?
Captain Morgan.
or Captain Marvel?
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan.
So
Captain.
would we
Captain.
be
Captain.
excited
Captain.
if she
Captain.
was a Jedi?
Captain.
Not a captain.
Not a
Captain?
captain.
Boon Boon.
Boon Boon. Not
I'm
a
a
captain.
Boon
You are
Oob,
not a
oob.
boon to anyone.
Oob oob. Not a
Oob.
captain.
Not a
boon.
captain.
Noob noob. Not a captain.
Boon Noob Oob.
You're more like a private. Private noob noob.
I just smell some cookies. I'm like,
Or he's a major.
Pain in my ass.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd rather be abducted in plain sight than be here right now. That's a pretty good segue. That was a pretty
Yeah, because there's
good
too much porn
I'll
music
allow it.
and lightsabers. I'm pretty sure there is no podcast on Earth, people,
That played that much porn and lightsabers.
that
ever.
much lightsabers. There's never been that much porn.
OrkU breaking the mold.
Home of
Home
porn
of
music
Porn lightsabers.
and lightsabers.
That, by the way, is 10 hours of lightsabers. I could let that go and cover our next 3 episodes.
And,
Because
10 hours of your tantric
our
sex.
3 episodes will be 10 hour long.
Yeah, well, apparently the Abducted in Plain Sight documentary from Netflix featuring Jan Broberg and her lover B was so great. They're
As if that didn't make you scream enough.
going to make a sequel, which I don't understand how or why, but fucking apparently there's something. Hold on. Oh, says the sequel is likely. The filmmaker.
I've never heard
About what?
of a documentary
About what?
that had
Like,
a sequel.
Isn't,
Except for...
Isn't Abducted in Plain Sight its own sequel? She got abducted the first time, and then she got returned.
Oh yeah.
And then
Look at
the
that.
second time, that dude is so wide. Holy shit. And then she got abducted the second time, and that's the sequel.
Can you drop that a little
It is
bit?
its own sequel.
It is, because he got abducted twice, or she got abducted twice.
Yeah.
So you're
So
saying
this
she
would
got
be the
abducted
third.
a third time?
This would be Abducted in Plain Sight 3.
Well, I think the real reason that she wants to do it is actually something that I thought about when we did some analysis. I
How
think
is
I
she
even
going to get
mentioned
abducted by a dead guy? He's dead now.
I understand that, but the analysis that we did
You would
in
have to
the
be
previous
really
show,
dumb if you're going to be abducted by a dead guy.
she just diddles herself on his grave.
Rigor mortis.
If you'd let me finish my goddamn sentence,
Why would I do that?
I was talking about my analysis, which is
and
very important.
Analyze this.
Well, I analyzed this show and we talked about it on the podcast, and I'm pretty sure that I said that they overlooked some of the religious undertones and why there were things that they didn't want to get into. Are you expecting a call?
No.
You just had to interrupt me again, didn't you?
No, I was saving a
Oh,
sound
were
clip.
you? Were you?
I'm doing a little prep for later in this episode. What is going on?
What is
here?
going on our TV right now? I don't know if anyone can see
Abducted
it.
in Plain Sight. And here's an ad for large women lingerie.
Scott
Oh,
said it.
God.
I did not.
God is real hard right
That's
now.
what it is.
It-
Big, beautiful women.
Scott wants to roll around in them.
I was gonna say-
Oh my
LWL.
God. Cover them in some barbecue sauce.
You need a lot of barbecue sauce for that
Are
one.
you going deep South Philly again?
Have them screaming about their pussies.
What?
the fuck?
What is wrong with you?
All right. Scroll down.
Oh my
All right,
God.
They're gone.
So they're talking about taxes and Scott's fetish for a slightly
Wants to go and
heavyweight
get some
girls.
church's chicken and put some drumsticks up their ass.
Well,
Wow, Noob-Noob took this episode from being rated R to
Yeah.
being rated R+.
NC-17.
I was just making jokes. You just went stupid.
Yes, he lost his gourd.
My head hurts.
All right. You had some analysts about Abducted in Plain Sight? You were
Oh,
saying?
you guys ruined it.
Yeah, there's a sequel.
No,
Why?
so the sequel is supposed to discuss the role of religion because they were, I believe, they were Mormons, and they want to dissect that a little bit, which was something I had thought about, and I think I mentioned in our previous podcast. So
So they're going to
Kiss my
So
ass.
is this the sequel? They're going to try and explain why they're so dumb.
why are they so dumb?
You are so dumb for reals.
Yes, that is what they're going to. I think they just want to make more money. How's that sound?
That's exactly what that is. That's a money grab.
Because they
Plain and
basically
simple.
signed it on Netflix for what? Like nothing. I'm sure they didn't, and it became an unexpected hit.
Well, yeah, it was released, 3 years ago?
2017.
So yeah, it was released a couple years ago, and because it's on Netflix, it got traction, and like, oh, we can make money again.
Yeah.
Because her book probably isn't selling.
Well, look, I don't blame her. She deserves all the money in the world after the bullshit she
Yeah,
went
I mean,
through.
yeah, she does deserve something, but it's a money grab.
I mean, if I don't know, some of these football players can make like $200 million. If Eli Manning can make $250 million, she deserves $250 million for being raped repeatedly by some jackass.
Yeah, this is true.
And being convinced that aliens were going to impregnate
that it was
her.
aliens is the reason why she has to be raped by this fucking
Piece of shit.
white dude with a red head.
Yes.
Holy shit.
It looks just like Noob-Noob, shockingly.
That looks like a head transplant.
Got
That's
some
insane.
nice nipples.
It looks like...
Goddamn. Look at her face. Like, she is ready. She is ready for it.
she's freaking 12 years old.
Dude.
And
dildo.
she's
Dude.
You are such a piece of
Stop.
garbage.
Piece of shit.
You are
Oh
human
my
waste.
God.
You are
A
garbage.
piece of shit.
I need.
You
What
are
if?
filth.
What if I just wear some Jedi robes? Does that
I
make me
mean,
better?
since you already go swimming in kiddie pools where people just literally
At
let
Chuck
their
E. Cheese.
excrement
Would you
fly.
call that a cesspool?
You might
perhaps?
call that a cesspool, perhaps.
Yes.
Yes, since you go swimming in cesspools, you are expert in swimming in filth. So you're talking about Jedi robes, huh? Now this ad is more Noob-Noob
That
speed.
dude needs a fucking Jedi robe.
No, look, the ad. That's more Noob-Noob speed.
Oh, what these?
the
handsome young men?
Indochino. These two handsome men.
So yeah, Jedi robes are a thing. Apparently,
There's a huge debate on Jedi robes online. Did you know that?
no, I didn't. Please tell me more.
Please enlighten you.
Please tell me more while you're touching your penis.
Oh, yes.
I get to play a lightsaber sound again.
That's because I'm touching my penis
Yes,
while we
because
talk.
you're touching your cock.
Fuck
You guys
this
have all
episode,
lost
man.
your minds. I just want to point that out. More important lightsabers? Really? Yeah. So what's underneath that robe there, Scott?
You're like, you know, I mean, is that what the news is?
What's
under the
underneath that Jedi robe? No, that is not the news. Actually,
We're gonna find out what's under the Jedi robe.
What the fuck?
Will the robe rise? Stay tuned and find out.
so the news is not, in fact, that. Yeah, just imagine what Sir Alex Guinness has under his robe. Some wrinkly old cock and ball.
That lightsaber is sagging. I've never seen a lightsaber with so many wrinkles in it. The end is purple.
So here's the real debate. The real debate is, so Obi-Wan Kenobi is on Tatooine in hiding, and he's wearing a robe reminiscent of the Jawa robes in order to conceal his identity.
This is in the first one,
The
New Hope.
very first movie.
Movie number 4 in the series, but the first one that was released.
Correct.
A New Hope.
Correct.
Yes.
Sir Alec Guinness, the famous actor,
Yes.
he
The
dresses.
original Obi-Wan.
The original Obi-Wan is in a robe in order to conceal his identity. And he's wearing, Tatooine local clothing, just like Luke is, because Luke is not a Jedi yet. And then people are wondering, why did that become the uniform of the Jedi Order? Because he was really hiding who he was.
Wasn't that
somehow.
the uniform before? Because if you now move forward in the series, which is actually back in time into part 1, 2, and 3 of the movies, they're all wearing robes as well.
So then everybody knows that he's a Jedi in
So
hiding.
the Jedi are a cult because they're all wearing these big ass robes and
And
he's
worship
hiding
Satan.
in plain sight so he doesn't get abducted. I'm rest my
Twice.
case. Twice.
I just don't. I get the argument. I think it's a valid point. I think it's a short-sighted George Lucas thing, but it is.
But is this the thing? Is so everyone in Star Wars universe, if you're wearing a robe, you're a Jedi?
Yes.
No, there were other people wearing robes.
Name one. Jabba didn't
Sidious.
wear no robe.
Yeah. the asshole Binks.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar was wearing a robe at one point.
Oh, and you are correct. That's why they think he is Darth
Darth
Binks.
Sidious. Darth Binks
Isn't there a theory that Jar Jar Binks is like Darth Sidious?
was actually a Jedi.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what the stupid theory was. This isn't news. This is stupid.
We just wanted to talk about what was
he's wearing,
under the Jedi
Yes,
robes.
pretty much.
So what's under the robe?
Penis.
What's under the robe, man?
Are there any female Jedis besides
so.
Leia? Sort of.
There were a couple in the early series. There was
Some
one
younglings?
that was blue.
Oh, what's their name? Oki or something.
She died along with the rest of them.
Yeah,
they all died.
Who knows?
Well, Luke killed all the younglings.
Luke.
Skywalker killed all the younglings. That
Luke
took care of
Skywalker
the rest.
did not
Anakin?
kill Anakin.
Anakin, yes, that guy. The other Skywalker dude.
Oh, you know what I did hear about? Just as a side note too, I heard that people somehow, I don't know how they did it, redubbed the original movies with the actor from the Clone Wars who does Anakin's voice, and people seem to enjoy it much better.
Okay.
Oh, the cartoon Clone Wars.
Correct.
Okay. So
I don't
what-
know if this like is viral that's online or you could check it out for
So
yourself,
what?
folks.
So they just enjoy it more because
They find his voice to be more
more soothing.
more authentic to the character, less whiny. Maybe.
Than the
who
cartoon
knows?
than the cartoon Skywalker.
Wait, what is he? What's a really good Anakin line? Pat me, you're breaking my heart. No, it's the other
No,
one.
that's the other way. She said that to him.
Yeah, she's awful.
Annie.
in that movie.
Annie!
Oh, Annie! Oh, Annie! I don't know. He doesn't
Yeah,
say
I
anything
don't-
good.
No.
What's
I'm
his
a
mom's
bitch.
name? Schmadma?
Schmegma.
Schmigma? What's
She
his mom's
dies.
name?
She dies.
Yeah, but what's her name?
I don't know.
Schmegma.
Look it up!
It doesn't.
Look up.
You have a thing that lets you look things up.
She doesn't deserve to be looked up.
Anakin Skywalker's mom. Shmi! It's Captain
Wasn't
Shmi.
Shmi? No, Shmi wasn't a captain. He was the first mate to Captain Hook.
Shmi.
To Captain Hook.
Shmi.
Yes.
It is Shmi! I'm
It is.
the winner! It's a me! I'm
that
the winner!
Shmi or Shimmy?
Shmi!
Shmi? Shmi, Shmi.
Mr.
What about
Shmi?
Shmi?
Mr. Shmi?
Yes, Mr. Shmi.
That is awful. Who came up with that? Who wrote this? Oh, wait, George Lucas did.
SHMI.
Okay, so what's
So
next?
basically, she was born to this generation.
Nobody
because they
cares.
basically just throw a bunch of layers together. and
Nobody
there's
cares
everything.
what's next?
No, nobody cares about Shmi.
I know. I said, what's
Yeah.
next?
Yeah, well, we have a bunch of reviews
Are we ready? We're ready to go there.
of stuff that's old,
So old.
but maybe relevant.
What are you really doing, weenie in the butt now? Just gotta hit every button at the same time. Whoop, 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 whoop. Weenie in the butt in the morning.
I want to have a little fun with it.
Whoop, whoop, weenie.
Because before it was just the one siren, and then I would put an echo in my voice and be like, reviews, and that was kind of fun. But you throw some shit together and make it a little more chaotic, I think it's more interesting.
I
Some
need
X-Wing
you to look
fighters
up
fly
weenie
by.
in the butt.
I know Weenie in the butt. I know how it works.
You should find it and compare
Well,
while we're talking about our reviews.
yeah.
Not really.
So we should probably touch on the oldest ones first because nobody cares about those.
Not to mention Scott didn't see any of these, so you can look up weenie in the butt.
Yeah, useless piece of shit. Alita, Battle Angel.
Wait, I can't because I have this.
What is this, Alita
It's
Battle
the music
Angel?
from Alita Bad Angel.
Is
so
it really?
there. Yeah.
Ooh, the PG-13 movie.
It's called
From
it's
Robert
called
Rodriguez.
Motorball.
Written by James Cameron.
Oh, adapted from the anime, and her name's not even Alita in the anime, from what I understand.
I wish I knew more about Alita to tell you whether that's right or wrong.
I'm pretty sure I never read it, so I don't know it either. We're just
yeah.
full of not information today.
It looked like a movie that had a big budget that no one wanted to see.
What was the budget?
The only reason no one wanted to see it is because her
170?
eyeballs.
170 million.
Yeah, her eyeballs freaked out a lot
That
of
was,
people.
but that was the only reason no one wanted to see it is because of that. I think they actually shrunk her eyes a little bit from the original. Like when we first saw the trailer, they
Oh.
were insane. And I think they did shrink them a little bit so they weren't as aggressive when they moved forward.
Just imagine that blowing you, like those eyes looking up.
What? You are such a piece of garbage.
You really are. She's underage too, you asshole.
Yeah, come on.
She's
dirtbag.
an android. Is there such thing as underage?
Yes, because she's only like 6 months old.
Eh.
You piece of garbage.
But Alita Battle Angel, it's been so long, I kind of forget most of it other than she battled.
Well, it was originally going to be made in 2003, and it was stuck in what they call development hell until Robert Rodriguez got attached to it in 2016. So it was literally sitting around for like 15 years until Robert Rodriguez took it over.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. I would say it's on par with Captain Marvel, honestly. Like
Really?
in terms of entertainment value? Yeah, because I don't think Captain Marvel was
It's
that
just
great.
a bunch more feminist propaganda.
Everything with the females,
Everything that has a female lead is feminist propaganda. It's
including Alien, the greatest horror movie of all time.
It's all part of the conspiracy.
Which is, like I said, the greatest horror movie of all
They're
time.
trying to push this feminist agenda on all men.
I would say the action scenes were probably better than Captain Marvel. This
Really?
overall story wasn't like super great.
It looked like a CGI garbage.
There was a lot of CGI, a lot of like world building.
Was this
and
supposed to be like the next? What were those blue people? Smurfs.
Smurfs? Oh wait, no.
Oh no, I think you're talking about the
Avatar.
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 people.
This was supposed to be like the next Avatar. How Avatar was supposed to be like groundbreaking animation. It was supposed
Kinda,
to change the world.
sorta.
And no one talks about it anymore.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be a franchise starter for sure. You can tell it's meant for more. But it made 394 worldwide off of a $170 million budget.
Yeah, that's not
Some
enough
made
for it
its
to
money
keep going.
back, but they're not going to make a sequel.
No, it's not enough to
What's
keep going.
weird is the audience score is fucking ridiculously high. 94% audience score based off of 27,000 reviews.
Wow.
That sounds like a lot of
Wait.
anime
It's possible,
fanboys.
but wasn't Captain Marvel was only what, 60?
70
for,
something?
for audience?
Oh no, 60.
79%.
That was the critics. I think the
Critics.
audience was 60 something.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Well-
so it's 30% higher than Captain Marvel.
The anime fanboys really came out in force for this one.
62%
It
audience
did
score.
look fun. I mean, I wanted to see it. I just didn't get a chance, but I probably am still going to try to see this.
The
Or-
real name for it in Japanese is Gun, Gunnm, which literally translates to Gun Dream.
Ah. I'll probably miss it in theaters. I'll have to wait until it comes out afterwards, but I will see this when, it's convenient to me.
I would say it's
I
definitely
will see it when it is convenient to me, when they deliver it to my door.
When I don't have to leave my house to see it.
Yeah, how come they didn't give us pre-order? I guess they don't deliver pre-orders to Amish country.
Yeah, I would say that the overall story was mediocre, but the action scenes were fantastic. And as long as you're okay with it not really solving all of its problems and setting up for future movies, it's worth a watch for
Well,
sure.
except they're not going to have future movies, so you're just going to be
They
disappointed.
might.
I
They
think
might.
that alone is the reason to not go see it. Until
They
you
won't
know
wi-
that there's going to be another one.
They won't with Robert Rodriguez, I doubt it.
No,
Probably not.
Just wait and see if the second one comes out. Then you can go see the first one.
So wait another 13 years.
Wait 13 years. When that comes out, you'll be like, oh yeah, I kind of remember this movie from way back when. Those OrkU guys talked about it. It's a shame they're all dead from that boating accident. But I remember them talking about it, and they're like, hey, if the second one comes out, I should go see the first. So in their memory, I'll go see the first one.
How was the lead star?
She was good. I thought she was very good with her voice acting and I guess animatronics. Of,
Giant eyes.
Yeah, the giant eyes.
Rosa Salazar.
Yeah, she was very good. Christoph Waltz was fantastic.
Were the giant eyes like really
Off-putting?
distracting the whole
Musha
time?
Mala Wala Wala Ali was very one note.
Were they distracting, or did you just kind of like accept it? Like
They weren't distracting.
they weren't? Okay.
No.
They were on pudding.
They
So-
they put you on, as opposed to putting you off.
They put me on.
Big eyes put you on.
Yes. Big blue piercing eyes looking into my soul.
She's from The Maze Runner and Insurgent.
I think so.
I
That's
don't
what I've
know.
heard.
I don't know. If only someone had the internet in front of them,
Yeah.
they were able to look something like this up.
Yeah.
They're still staring at fucking Captain Marvel on the screen, even though we reviewed that last week.
Yeah, what a
But Brie
waste.
Larson's piercing eyes. Scrumptious.
What a waste you are.
Will you
Why
at least put it back up on screen so we have information?
Why don't you train my dragon?
Oh, why don't you train my dragon?
That was a sex joke that was leading us into the next review.
It was. And the movie that is also another month old, How to Train Your Dragon.
so old.
The Hidden World.
Yes, it's very hidden and it's very worldly.
Made a lot of money, though. Well, not a lot of money.
Almost half a bill.
Almost a lot of money.
It really
400
did. make almost half a bill. But it's also the lowest performing of all of them,
All the Dragons movies.
which is a shame. I mean, it was a good movie, but I feel like upon reflection, it left me wanting more.
It's got a great soundtrack.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran,
Yeah, he made the theme, the song to A Castle on the Hill.
really?
This is Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
How to music from How to
Stop
Train
the
Your Dragon
podcast.
to
Let's
Hidden
no,
Worlds.
hold on. You cannot compare Ed Sheeran to Jonesy in the first two movies, where Jonesy so much
I don't
better
know.
than
What
Ed
did I
Sheeran.
say?
Jonesy.
No, what did I say that you're pissed off about now?
I'm annoyed because Jonesy did the original soundtrack for the first two.
All right, well,
The Icelandic singer
Ed Sheeran's on this one.
Ed Sheeran is a piece of trash compared to Jonesy. Don't even mention them in the same sentence. I can't believe Ed Sheeran got to do the lead. I'm annoyed
God,
now.
This is like every
aggravated.
This is like every girl I talk to. They get pissed off at me. I have no idea why. I didn't even do
Ed
anything.
Sheeran sucks.
What did I do?
The song is garbage.
I
Find
didn't
Jonesy.
I didn't mean to make you angry.
Find Jonesy.
What did I do?
There was
Will
at
you
least
explain to me
one
what I
Jonesy
did?
song.
I
in this.
apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you angry. It was not on purpose.
You piece of garbage. That is what every girl says to you as well. Look,
And this is why I'm so good at apologizing.
yet another.
I said these words before. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you angry. I didn't mean it.
Apparently, it's
What
not
can
that
I do
effective,
to make it
Scott.
better? Apparently not. I'm still lonely.
Yet again, I want to point out though, tomato meters.
That
only
I'm still lonely.
223 reviewers.
On Tomato.
Like verified reviewers versus the 53,000 user reviews. The critics gave it 91%. The users gave it 88%. Compared to Captain Marvel's 400, there's an additional 200 verified critics. So clearly, conspiracies abound. Very concerned about conspiracies.
all over the place.
Yes. How to Train Your Dragons. I enjoyed it. Wanted more. Visually, absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. Ed Sheeran blows. Anything else?
Dragon Love.
There is Dragon on Dragon Love.
There is, yeah. And they're cute.
Did they dock?
They inserted their dragon.
Tail.
Maybe they actually are like fish and just like sprayed all over the place. I don't know.
Like she just throws her eggs on the floor and he sprays them and they're like, hey, there's little babies.
Wouldn't that be more efficient for you, Scott? To
Really
reproduce?
would be. It would just be a lot easier.
For everyone.
God, so much work involved.
Buying things and drinks and
Spending money.
talking to people.
You gotta talk to them.
Couldn't I just swim up a river and just let it go everywhere?
Yeah, it's just like I spray all over the room anyway. It's just like, it's not that big a deal. It's a lot easier.
A documentary that is worth watching, though,
Is it?
Behind the Curve.
Is it worth watching? Or is it just worth talking about?
It is bringing the truth out there that the earth is flat.
Interesting. Yes, Behind the Curve. If somebody only had information for us to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't look that up.
Dragon movies.
It's a documentary. It's these brave people that are trying to get you to see the truth. They're trying to bring to light these lies that the corporations and the higher ups are telling you.
The higher ups? Who's the higher ups?
The system. The system is lying to you, man.
Wow, 63% liked it and there's no reviews.
And
We
you
will be the
can't-
first review.
And you can't ignore that 63% because it is so good telling you the truth.
Behind the Curve, this is from a reviewer from Film School Rejects, Pierce Singh. Sing. Behind the Curve presents a humoristic look at some of the most ridiculed people in America. It's certainly a fun and educational watch, perfect for those intellectually curious. What the fuck are you talking about? First of all, it was like a rom-com.
They're intellectually curious, the people who are willing to question the lies that are being fed to you.
They provided zero proof for Flat Earth
What
and
proof do
zero
you need?
proof.
Just look. All you have to do is use your eyes. What? They're going to use math and these made up numbers to tell you the earth is round? It's a lie. Just look. Use your eyes. Can you see the earth curve?
No.
No, you can't.
Maybe.
See? You can't see the Earth curve.
That's because it's too big.
So they claim that you can't see the curvature of the Earth until you hit 40,000 feet. Yet, planes aren't allowed to fly above 36,000 feet. What are they hiding?
It's because there's no oxygen up there.
No, they're doing that because they know that if you go above 40,000 feet, you're going to see that the Earth is flat, and you're going to know that they're lying.
So what about all those people who went to space? Is that fake too?
It's a false. That's all fake.
It's a false.
When the USSR and America had this whole space race thing going on,
Sputnik
they
was
made
fake.
a whole bunch of lies about getting to space, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and now it's a complete farce. And there's all these people up there that are lying to you about going to space. We have not gone to space. There's no space. It's projected
So
onto a
space is fake
dome
too?
above the flat Earth. There is no space. It's a projection. You're being lied to.
Huh. Interesting.
I
I didn't
actually-
get that at all from this
I
documentary.
actually have a clip
Slash romantic comedy?
I actually
This
have
rom-com?
a clip from a brave flat earther explaining to you how we will prove and how they are proving that the Earth is flat.
You do that, and then we'll talk about the sexual tension that was in this movie.
One-sided
Recently, we
sexual
carried out
tension.
An experiment to test rotation to the Earth. If the Earth is spinning at one rotation every 24 hours, that means that every hour it has to turn 15 degrees. And if the gyroscope is mounted anywhere on Earth, it's going to drift. One of the people in the community actually purchased one for $20,000. But what we found is when we turned on that gyroscope, we found that we were picking up a drift, a 15 degree per hour drift.
Proof that the world is round.
Obviously, we were taken aback by that. Wow.
Shocked.
That's kind of a problem, right? We obviously were not willing to accept that, and so we started looking for ways to disprove that it was actually registering the motion of the Earth.
Disprove
and that
the
it, in
truth?
fact, was registering the motion of the sky.
See? They are working diligently to prove to you the lie that is the round Earth. One of us flat earthers spent $20,000 to prove how fake this theory is about the round Earth. It hasn't worked yet. We're still trying to figure it out because we want to try to manipulate the thing so it does prove that the Earth is flat. But we will prove that the Earth is flat using things to manipulate this gyroscope. That thing is actually measuring that there's a 15-degree curve. But that's not what's important. What's important is that we will continue to prove that the Earth is flat.
See, I'm less interested in facts than I'm interested in oh my God, Patricia Steer and Mark Sargent are so into each other. Oh my God, what are we going to do about that?
There is a love story there for the ages.
For the ages.
By the way, she is hot.
Is she a hot potato?
She is
that
a
what she
hot potato.
He wanted to bury his penis in her flat Earth.
The Earth may be flat, but she has some beautiful round curves.
Seriously, what is up with that? Why?
The love story between those two?
Yeah, why?
It's just natural attraction. We have two people that are so enlightened and just want to know the truth and are trying to save all of you from these lies that are being fed to you. Of course, they're going to be attracted to each other.
And also, I don't understand. Like, if flat Earth was a thing, would we not have gravity? Isn't that a whole thing?
There is no gravity.
don't-
That's what you don't
Gravity is
understand. There
fake
is no
news.
gravity. The Earth is actually moving upwards at 9.86 feet per second. And that's what is keeping you landed to the ground. There is no gravity. Earth is moving upwards at that momentum. And it just keeps continuing to accelerate 9.86 feet per second. And that is why we don't fly through the air. It's because the acceleration of the planet keeps you on the ground.
Well, okay then.
What about birds? What are they doing?
They're part of the conspiracy. Birds aren't real. Birds don't exist.
Birds are fake news.
They're projections that are being portrayed by cameras out there that are portraying these things that they think of birds. What? They came from dinosaurs. You know, dinosaurs aren't real either, right?
Oh, okay.
They're a lie as well. These lies are being fed to you by corporations and by people who are trying to program you.
Yes, the large banks clearly have a stake in whether or not the world is flat.
Yeah, what? NASA? You think we actually went to space? No, it's just a farce. It's just a way for them to take money and launder it. Billions of dollars they're claiming
Are they
that they're
laundering
spending
drug
on
money?
space travel. They've never been to space. They're just laundering this money and just taking it for themselves. And NASA is a front to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to even keep up with all this.
See, you can't prove. That's the thing. Flat Earth, we can't be disproved. We keep bringing all these pieces to light, and no one can disprove anything that we're saying.
Well, the one thing I would say is
I saw Aquaman, and there's dinosaurs underneath the earth, so fuck you.
No, dinosaurs aren't real. There's also not water under the earth. It's just another layer.
a layer of what?
You're basically
just
just
another
saying
layer.
there's levels. To
Yes,
Earth.
yes, exactly. Now you're
like a
starting to see
first
the
level,
light.
a
There's
second
levels
level.
within the earth.
One would say a
That
third
would be
level?
hollow. It would be hollow, like for more people to live part of this conspiracy that you don't know about.
Right.
See, now you're starting to see the light.
I believe in
There
the
you
Earth.
go. There's layers.
You do realize that you could
Like a
fire a laser at the moon and measure how far away it is.
Sure
right?
you can, because it's a dome. It's just a dome. You're just firing a laser at a dome. Fly it anywhere up in the sky. You're going to get that same measurement. Why? Because it's a dome.
What about the moon?
Portrayed. It's being portrayed up on a dome. You ever see The Truman Show with Jim Carrey? That's more of a documentary than it is a story. That's kind of what we're dealing with. Imagine this soundstage that's so big that you've never seen the end of it. That is what you're living in right now.
Well,
I don't know what to say to that.
I'm starting to lose faith in humanity, is all I could say.
That's why we should all get together and do a heist in the South American borders of a drug lord.
Sure, we should just do that because
Then we can have all the monies. And we don't need
But
to have a
actually-
flat
actually,
Earth or a round Earth. We can
watch-
just have a money
we just
Earth.
have the money's Earth. Money Earth.
But
Money Earth
actually,
theory.
watch Behind the Curve. It's fucking hilarious.
it is hilarious. It's actually
it's
kind of
it's a
douchey.
great watch. You need to watch it. It's if you watched the what was the other one we're talking about, the Abducted in Plain Sight.
Yes.
You were screaming at that because these people are absolutely stupid as hell. Beyond the Curve, you're also going to scream at, but way more entertainment value.
Yeah, they seem like nice people too.
They're
like,
nice
they don't
people,
mean...
and yeah, that chick actually is really cute, and that's why she's not, and that's why like he wants to hit that, and she's like, no, you're like a 3.
Well, that's what I don't understand. Is like I feel like half the conspiracy.
She's not into him at all.
It's
He's
just like-
fully into her. You can tell like he's looking at her with like those lustful eyes, and she's ignoring him. Like, man, how can I keep you friend zoned?
There's just like these lonely people who really desperately want to get laid, but are too like
Who need the
awkward
attention.
to get laid.
Did you know that it's a great exercise to bounce ping pong balls on sledgehammers?
Yeah, I didn't get that part. I was like,
That was
huh?
that was one of the higher ups. His thing was bouncing ping pong balls on sledgehammers.
Has something to do with gravity.
Yeah. Well, no. That was the planet moving upwards at 9.86 feet per
okay.
second.
I just know that the last experiment that they perform in the actual show, they're like trying to measure
The
a
light.
laser beam, and if there's a curve, he's like, if there's a curve, you'd probably have to stand like an extra like 8 to
It was
10
like
feet
no,
up.
because the laser beam didn't work. The laser beam expanded so much that like it was like 15 feet wide when it hit the last board.
But they couldn't even see it.
They couldn't see it, so there was a light.
But then they go, hey, I can't even see your light. Is there any way to see the light? Well, try holding it up higher. And he's like, oh, no, higher. Oh, now I can see it, which basically proves that the Earth is
No,
round.
that still doesn't prove anything.
Oh, okay.
That's an optical illusion created by your eyeballs.
I just believe that the Earth is filled with krakens.
Your eyes are round. Krakens are on level 7.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Maybe I
Just
should
like,
mute my phone.
yeah, that would be professional of you.
No, professional my ass.
I thought you grew up on like a village that had like a hole.
I'm
in the
actually
ground.
from level 3. That's how I know about the hollow Earth that's underneath us.
And how like if you just keep going down, it's really hard to get back up.
You can't go back up. That's part of the Earth curse. As you go down levels, you can't come back up.
It just makes it real difficult.
It does. It makes it super difficult.
You have like these ailments that you get.
Yeah, you start bleeding from the eyes and the ass, and then they have to insert fruit in your butt in order to help you heal.
That sounds kind of familiar. In fact, I think there's a movie coming out about that.
Or it was already out. I forget.
Well, they're re-releasing it. What is
Aladdin?
What did that genie do?
Aladdin really makes you bleed from the anus.
Master, come here. I have to put this fruit in your butt.
I have to insert this fruit in
You
your
ain't
anus.
never had a friend like me. Fruit in your butt.
fruit in your butt. Or Made in Abyss, whichever.
Made in Abyss is delicious.
Wasn't that so? We're waiting for the next season on that, or are they just re-releasing the first season?
They're re-releasing like the whole first season as a movie.
And then
Okay.
they're doing a season 2 that'll
Are
come
they
out
doing
at some
season
point.
2 in like 10 years?
Correct. All the
So-
voice actors will be different.
Yes.
But
Because
speaking
they'll all be
about
dead.
descending into the abyss of greed.
Because all those voice actors will unfortunately be dead because of that boat accident.
Correct.
We have spent way too much time on this.
On what?
I don't know.
The Made in Abyss?
Yes.
Why?
And flat Earth. Because I'm trying to help you see the light.
We're really
If you
looking at
hold
a
it-
triple
If you
frontier
hold
right
it
now
higher above your head, you'll
We're
be able
just
to see the
tripling
light.
down
on the frontier
on the front. Hey, there's ratings for this one.
There
and it's a
is.
Netflix movie.
that just came out
Netflix exclusive that just came out.
that has a fuck ton of famous people
A whole boatload of famous people.
that's very mediocre and not great.
Ben Affleck,
Oscar Isaac,
Batfleck?
Charlie Hunnam,
Isn't he from Always
Garit
Sunny?
Hedlund,
Garit. You mean Garrett Hedlund?
Garrett.
Pedro
Did you say
Pedro
Garit?
Pascal.
Pascal?
You said Garit.
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 It's Garrett.
Hedlund,
Idiot.
Hedlund?
Garit Hedlund,
Why don't you mispronounce her name too?
Adria Ajahonashika. I don't know.
Mispronounce her
Not
too.
only did you mispronounce,
Hot
you also got the
informant
wrong
is her
nationality.
name.
Informant. I feel like not one of these people had character development in this movie.
I honestly don't know. Like, it was just a very generic heist movie.
Where's this now?
A
Triple
Netflix
Frontier.
exclusive
Okay.
called Triple Frontier.
Okay.
And it's the most generic. It had
Well,
like
I mean, it's got
it had
73%
potential.
from the critics.
Yeah, it's a C.
They
it
loved
was
it.
okay.
They loved it.
It was okay. Only 80 people reviewed
It's better
it.
than 65%.
So now 81 people have reviewed it. Or
It's-
81 reviewers. Review
73% is
teams.
still better than 65%, which is what the people said.
The people, they're like, yeah.
Yeah,
what,
there's
what
really
is the critic consensus?
an outstanding cast and ambitious story, which I don't know how it's ambitious. Triple Frontier overcome an uneven narrative and elevate the end result above a crowded field of grim and gritty heist thrillers, which
That
I
doesn't
don't think it
sound
did.
like a promising review.
It's just ex-military people are like, oh, let's finally do something for ourselves. And then it turns into a heist movie. And then shit happens. And then more stuff happens. And then it ends.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah.
Because people will not have had enough time to spoil this. It was okay. It was
Good.
kind of frustrating by the end because you're like, this is all kind of pointless, but
It was like decent acting, but the story was kind of basic.
and no character development
Not really.
and plenty of spoiler alert donkey death.
It's an outrage.
It's an outrage. How many donkeys died to make this film?
Do
They
I
were
have
living
a,
animals.
Do I have a donkey? I don't.
Hee-haw.
I don't have a donkey. So instead, I'll kill this dolphin.
Yes. Noob-Noob complained about how donkeys died, and I said that there was not nearly enough donkey death.
So is this like your litmus test? If any animal dies, you don't like it.
Yes.
That's why you called Puss Puss.
That's exactly.
Do you know that like mules can't even reproduce, so it doesn't matter?
Matters to me.
Why?
I don't know.
They can't reproduce.
It's a living thing,
They
man.
don't even have souls. They can't reproduce.
Why did that donkey need to fall to its death?
Spoiler alert.
Well, you already said the donkey died.
I also said spoiler alert.
And you know what also died? This dog.
Do you have a giraffe? Oh, it barked after it died. It had one last bark
Well, it was
left in
flying
it.
through the air.
The other thing about this movie
Bark.
is
I don't have a giraffe, but I do have an image of Kate Beckinsale and that dude making out. which
No,
looks like
dude.
two giraffes.
Two giraffes licking each other's
giraffes
roof, the
licking
roof
each
of each
other's-
other's mouths.
Yeah.
The other thing about this movie is it just seems very unnecessary given the story. Like, they were at a point where they were just like, they got what they wanted. They could have left. They were good. And they're just like, you know what? Because of reasons, let's just keep going. Let's keep doing stuff.
I calculate. Here's another weird part of the movie, just to point this out. You know how, like, normally in a heist film, everybody has, like, their skills, like a certain set of skills that you're brought along for?
Yeah.
They
Liam
brought,
Neeson
like,
knows all about that.
they brought a pilot and some guys.
All right.
And they, like, supposedly had a set of skills that were completely irrelevant until the very, 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 very end of the movie.
I'm awesome at peeling potatoes.
I'm really good at writing things down and counting things, and it's only relevant in the very, very end of the movie.
I can count like crazy. You can't let me die. I can count.
He was literally like the Count from Sesame Street.
1, 2.
I mean, that is
That
kind
guy
of,
would be really annoying in a bank.
kind of the level of Charlie Hunnam's acting abilities is kind of like 1, oh.
So we're saying they're
Two.
not that good.
Charlie Hunnam. Is he
God.
Australian? I don't know where that guy is from.
Imagine
but
that a drive-through in the bank.
he is just not that good of an actor.
I'll take your deposit, sir. Yes, that's $1.
$1.
Dollar.
Where's Charlie Hunnam from?
This is a deposit of
Sons of Anarchy.
$1,400.
No, is he American? He just sounds like he's always struggling to wrangle an American accent.
He's just trying to breathe. He's
Where
struggling
he's
to
like,
breathe.
I'm an American actor, even though I can't speak American English. Where's he from? He is an English actor. I knew it. He just really struggles to speak in.
Why is Channing Tatum on the screen?
I don't
Is
know.
that Channing Tatum on the left there? Next to Dr. House?
No, I don't think so. Can you find Charlie Hunnam speaking his actual language?
Let me see. Let me pop him in and see if there's anything with an audio clip on it.
Because, like, Ben Affleck was coming off of rehab, so he looked a little chubs. Was he a little chubs?
A little.
And then there's Oscar Isaacs, who sometimes his one eye wanders in a different direction.
He was fine.
He was fine, except for the eye that wanders.
And then Garrett Hedlund was just like
A guy.
there.
I did like Pedro Pascal.
And you yourself have confronted the burglar
Yes.
and chased him off. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, one always thinks what one would do in a situation like that, and
Oh, I know what I would do.
This is
I
on
would
Conan,
just,
of course.
I would just climb
Yes.
into the disposal of my sink.
Yeah, I would just a panic box, not even a panic room, just a box to hide in.
Well, I get very angry because
Yeah.
I think, I work hard and I live with my girlfriend, and heavens forbid I would not be there when something like this happens. So
What kind of accent is that?
I don't know. It's
okay,
like
tell
a
me
fake
the story of
accent.
what happened. What happened the first time?
The first time I had one of those very cheap garage doors.
Garage
Like
doors.
the one-piece kind of tin things.
Where the
And it was
fuck
11
is he
o'clock
from?
in the morning on a Tuesday.
He's from level
And
6.
the guy just ripped it up, bent the thing in half, and was just casual as you like, walking through my backyard. looking
backyard.
for ways into my house
He has
and,
like a rich British accent.
That's the accent that they have on level 3.
He's from Newcastle, England. I've never heard that accent before. What a weird accent.
Well-
That's like rich British accent.
That's the
It's not
accent.
Cockney.
That accent develops while you're rising up levels. As your eyes are bleeding, you also develop an accent.
Oh,
it's one
from
of,
the
it's one of the
abyss.
side effects of coming up from the hollow earth.
Wow. I've never heard, like, I've heard Scottish accents. Like, that was a weird, right?
That's a weird accent.
Is that a weird accent?
That's a weird guy.
No wonder he can't
What a
speak
weird
English
guy.
properly.
There you go.
It just always sounds like he's wrangling his words. Like he's like, come into my mouth properly because I can't speak
What's
to you
funny
properly.
is Noob-Noob said that last night too.
Come into my
Come
mouth.
into my mouth properly.
Can you say those words?
My mouth has been came into properly.
Isolate
He
that.
did his job well.
So, what's our consensus? I don't even know that we had one.
It's
Is this
Word?
another disappointing Netflix movie?
yes.
Okay.
It
so
seems to be a pattern right now.
Like it's okay.
It's like Bird Box. It was like,
Netflix is
okay.
trying to become like the next competitor, but everything they've been putting out has been shit.
It's not shit. It's just
It's just okay. Like Bird Box was like
Shit.
no, it was just okay. And like, what was the movie the Bright? What was Bright?
That's how I describe my last
Bright
Val
was
movie.
all right.
Bright was just okay.
Yeah, that's how I describe my last shit. I was like, it was okay.
Exactly. So why you're saying Netflix is around the same level?
Yeah. Yeah. Recently they have been.
What was that? The Paradox, the stupid Paradox movie. See, that
Cloverfield
wasn't
Paradox?
just okay. That was just garbage.
That was okay.
That was
No,
liked
it's
it.
garbage.
less than shit.
That wasn't a Netflix original though. They bought that.
That was like a loosely confined stool.
Yes. Very bad.
Velvet Buzzsaw was just okay.
Velvet Buzzsaw was just okay. Didn't we? Was there another one that came out? around the same
Dude,
time?
because you're going to make an industry on just okay.
It seems like they're getting close to that, where it's
If
we'll make just okay movies.
Yeah, if all you're doing is just okay movies, then you don't deserve to be in the Oscars. Maybe Steven Spielberg is right.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I didn't watch that Roma movie, so
I don't either. I just know that he's trying to make sure that Netflix doesn't get to do any award shows, and Netflix is like, "What the fuck, dude?" And
I
he's
thought
like,
that Roma
"Dude."
movie was about a really
Meanwhile, Spielberg's just like, "Dude,
mediocre football player who
everything you're
eventually
doing
became a pretty good commentator.
everything you're doing is just okay." I mean, really, you shouldn't even be here.
It's kind of like that Roma movie where it's like
It's just okay.
a just okay football player.
Okay. Okay.
Not that good, just
Okay.
okay.
Just okay.
And became a pretty good commentator for the NFL. Called the Super Bowl, maybe? I don't know.
It's Weenie
It was
and Bud
okay.
here live at the Quahog Air
Just
Show.
okay.
We're all ready for the
I would
Weenie Sound
watch
Alike
it if you're
contest.
bored.
I don't know, but I don't think they can say my catchphrase because they no funny.
Oh, there it is. And if you think you can say that just like Weenie here, you could win $97.1 for the cool weekend ahead. Weenie have a butt. We have a butt.
Cool weekends in the morning, 97.1 FM.
Cool weekends in the morning with Weenie in the butt.
WQHG 97.1.
97.1.
97.1.
We have a butt.
In the morning, cool weekends.
Weenie.
And a butt.
And welcome back.
OrkU, welcome back. So, if you wanted to get a hold of us,
If you like what you heard here today, you can follow us on Instagram at @ork_u. You can go to YouTube and search us at Our Reviews Will Kill You. You can go to Facebook.com/OurReviewsWillKillYou. And of course, if you want to call us, you can call us at
866-777-OrkU? Is that the phone number? 866-777
Sounds about right, doesn't it?
OrkU? I think so. Leave us a message and join the show.
And OrkU is brought to you for free. Thanks to our friends over at ScoutWillKillYou.com. The K101 podcast, the K stands for Kink, and the Doncast make homes there. And of course, Blue Iron, available on Amazon Prime in America, Germany, and China.
Ooh. So from all of us here at OrkU, I know sometimes we talk about dragons, and I know I'm Z, but